Forgive me. I feel it again. The pull to the light. Supreme Leader senses it. Show me again the power of the darkness, and I will let nothing stand in our way. Show me. Grandfather. And I will finish what you started.
Your soul is mine.
What's happening for him?
Hey, we back for him after like, what, three years? Yeah, Nicole and Tara are back in pog form. And let me fucking say something. I am here to take my place on the fucking cum throne. Can I say cum throne? Is that cool? Can I?
No.
God damn it! Fuck!
So, this guy's been writing my sheeness for some time now. This all started because I put my girl cock inside of a femoid in high school and forgot to use the wrapper, unfortunately. Now I have to apologize for breeding this weirdo into existence. But fret not. Today we will be performing a 68th trimester abortion, that's right. But we gotta do it quick before Roe v. Wade is repealed. Oh, come on, guys, that one was funny.
God, I hate breeders. Reject modernity and return to Plato's cave. Anyways, let's get back to this self-justice, all-righteous fucking whitoid doing this shit.
Discovering my illegitimate son was surprisingly not the result of an episode of Maury Povich, but instead he came to me looking for alimony, and I said, fuck off, I'm not your dad, I'm your mom.
Me, mama. Shadow the Hedgehog, Shadow. To think Darkscythe could fall this low, you'd either die a hero, or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Who is this?
I'm just a commentator, that's all. Who I am doesn't really matter. What is relevant is this deformed hunk of a man. What is relevant is this deformed husk of a man you once were. Did jar really tear you a new one this bad? How does it feel to become the very thing you found ridiculous? And rightfully so. So many questions.
LOL. I don't know, man, but I don't remember asking.
You didn't ask. I did. I really don't see how you not asking correlates to this, but okay.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
This is actually a comment section.
What's a comment section? God, he's such a tryhard, it's kind of embarrassing. Oh, and apparently he was a pussy and deleted comments because, oh no, I got trolled by the leftoid tranner. I can't let my neckbeard incel audience who calls me daddy see. Oh no. Now look, I didn't know who this person was until he approached me, but he seems to have a bit of an obsession with Darkscythe, who I allegedly murdered in cold blood in 2019. It's to the point where it's a bit reminiscent of Kylo Ren's obsession with his grandfather, Darth Vader, copying not just his aesthetics, but also his goals and ambitions. He is obsessed to the point where if you can find a video, even so much as tangentially related to me, you're more than likely going to find him in that comment section. Exhibit A, a troll video I made on an alt account back in fucking 2018 about as esoteric as it gets and can probably only be found if you're digging like really fucking deep. Exhibit B, a random re-upload of a response to me that was uploaded in 2017? Well, surely he wouldn't.
You lost your wings, my boy. Sadness.
Oh my god. Please get laid.
Dog, I fucking love how much he had to dig to get a crumb of dirt against you. He had to check the archives just to prove to his fanbase that he's his own strong, independent edgelords, and he don't need no Discord daddy Darkscythe. Who's an edgy boy? Who's mommy's edgy little guy? Who's mommy's edgy little fella? That's right. You are, kitten.
Now look, I don't want anyone to take this as some sort of ardent defense of the slideshow commentary community. Overall, I think their videos are boring and lackluster. That opinion has stayed pretty consistent over the years. I think my main problem with this individual would be the fact that he is clearly obsessed with me, ripping off what myself and Medicare were doing in 2016, being transphobic just for the sake of being edgy and profound, and overall being the coping spurg he supposedly declared jihad against. While the screenshot commentary community, or whatever the fuck they call themselves now, make boring and uninteresting videos, so does Akumu. And he's not bringing anything interesting or profound to the table that I didn't say back in 2016. Of course, his argument is, well, they're doing the same shit that they did back when you trolled the CC back in 2016, Darkscythe. Okay, well, fair enough, I guess, but is it really necessary to attack them again if I've already supposedly done my job? Even he admits that he won't have nearly as much of an impact as I did in 2016.
I greatly appreciate it. As much as you all are acting like it's some kind of insult, I find it beautiful, because the amount of constant spurging over Darkscythe just makes it a compliment. I doubt I'll even have the same effect he had on you all.
So, I'm confused as to what the point is of copying my edgy persona and aesthetic, regurgitating the same points of mine, when even he himself admits it won't pack as much of a punch. Maybe he's going for the gamer from Mars meme, I don't know. It seems to me that he's just run out of ideas and can't come up with anything original for once in his life. So he just rehashes the same shit that I did for views and pats on the back from his brain-dead, frothing at the mouth, sock-chewing audience. It's like he saw those SJW compilation videos from like 2016, then he decided, fuck it, just re-upload them and let the algorithm sort it out, blow for blow, beat for beat. Now, his main defense is attempting to hyperfixate on people, pointing out that he uses the same background as I did in my videos back in the day, and his main rebuttal to this is that he supposedly used the background on his video on Doodletones back in 2020, before he even knew who I was.
Like I'm supposed to give a shit. But come on, guys. They don't do the same shit as the past. I'm the one that's stuck in the past. Now, regarding this background, I used this same background in my video talking about Doodles in 2020, before I knew who Darkscythe was and the role he played in that drama.
There's a few problems with this, though. One, it ignores all of the other blatant appropriations of jokes and aesthetics. Two, the supposed video on Doodle Tones is nowhere to be found on his channel, nor does he show it in the video where he claims this. Three, this implies he didn't know about me in 2020. Remember those comments I showed you at the beginning of my spiel? They were indeed from 2020, and I'm going to prove it. Those comments have since been deleted. I can't find them. I had to use screenshots that I had in a video I made on Akumu back in May 2021 that I decided not to upload because, well, shit, I don't remember. I was on pills. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck. We fucking got it, boys. She said she was on pills. Let's fucking go. You're not like me at all. I'm drug-free. I'm alcohol-free. I'm a Bible-thumping, right-toing, straight-edge superstar. Let's fucking go.
Shut the fuck up, retard. Anyway, I finished the video in May 2021. The comments were postmarked 6 months prior in said video, meaning he had to have known about me in 2020. But okay, maybe it was earlier in the year. Fair enough. But he hasn't shown any proof that he used this background before he knew me. Is this pedantic?
Yeah, probably. But the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice. See, say your
Let's see some more shit he took from both me and Medicare.
People attempted to dismiss my video as a generic CC rant and call me Nero's Q, like that was supposed to hurt my fifis or something.
An SEC member criticizing others for dragging out points. Now that's adorable. The SEC definitely aren't known for that same thing. Now, Doodles was mentioned 2 or 3 times in some of the comments. Best part comes from Mr. A, who's the one saying I'm pretending to be Darkscythe, mentioning Darkscythe. The act of pretending. You know what? Maybe. Just maybe he's right. He'd know all about pretending. I mean, he did LARP as a Yu-Gi-Oh character.
Not everyone is nice in this world, but what else should I expect from a man-child that LARPs as a Yu-Gi-Oh character in his videos?
Now, I'll talk about that later on, but I want to start this journey of autism, this adventure of Asperger's. I want to begin it at the beginning.
Today's dose of autism is a special one. Our source of this great elixir, this bountiful feast, is a little commentary community called the SEC. He's a transgender ally, guys. He's got to get that fact out there. That's everybody's business. Everyone needs to know. Everyone needs to know.
A video. I love me a tranny with a voice changer who happens to tell me every possible second of the day that they're asexual. Gotta get that fact out there. Very important that people know you're asexual. Every fucking moment of the day.
His argument, of course, is that these are just references. They're just references, guys. Please stop calling me a Darkscythe Medicare ripoff. It's not nice. It hurts my feelings. Well, facts over feelings. Am I right? At the end of the day, if you're not doing anything original and are just copying and pasting from other sources, those aren't references. You just can't think of original ideas to save your life. Alright, I think I've made my point about him being unoriginal and lame. Let's talk about his transphobia for a minute, shall we? So he claims he isn't transphobic, and his misgendering of trans people isn't from a place of hate or a conscious effort. But that prompts the question, why call Doodle Tones her dead name?
Back in 2020, before I even knew who Darkscythe was, I was compared to him for calling Doodles Sean and referring to him with male pronouns. That Darkscythe did the same and that even he apologized for it, like I'm supposed to give a shit.
What exactly is the utility in this? Everyone knows her as Doodletones. I doubt many actually know her dead name. It's clearly a conscious effort on your part to degrade her for being trans. Which, okay, fair enough. You don't like trans people, and you don't miss an opportunity to express your disdain for us.
Also, this crow is built like Abby. Look at them arms. Also, another fun fact. The cosmetic surgery only changes your genitals, not your chromosomes.
Video just vanished. Princess Kai fucking striked it.
Now, here's an alternative idea. Here's an alternative assessment. Neko believes Carmen's a woman. Others believe Carmen's a man because he's a male. So, they call Carmen a he. Neko calls Carmen a she. Why do they do that? Because differing beliefs.
It's pure ideology.
But stop pretending like it isn't a conscious effort when it clearly is. Not to mention you have a history of purposefully misgendering people in your videos, so sorry, I really don't buy the narrative you're attempting to push. Again, you're transphobic, you're bioessentialist, like, whatever. I don't really care at the end of the day, since you're probably going to end up putting on the programmer socks, take your poppers and your estrogen, and break out of your egg in a few years anyway. Just own up to the fact that you hate trans people. Like that Chad Darkscythe once did. Well, that's pretty much all I have to say, but there's something else your idol would like to say. You want Darkscythe so bad? You fucking got him. Hey, you fucking sweaty-ass man-boy with your smelly toes. Wake up.
What?
Say the funny.
About my own flesh and blood?
Yeah.
Well, alright. So I think, Akumu, you're not really playing with a full deck, are you? Think you might have a extra chromosome or two up in there. Which makes sense considering your obsession with chromosomes. I wonder how you ended up like this. One of the quote-unquote people I used to pick on had some underlying conditions. In your case, I think it's trauma. Trauma, which led to loneliness, which leads to isolation, which leads to seeking out a community of like-minded individuals. But what spurred you on to choosing this path of degeneracy? You know what I think? I think the most traumatic thing to ever happen to you was probably mommy and daddy saying they weren't splitting up because of you. Which, let's be honest, kid, was probably a lie. So to cheer you up, they took you to GameStop, bought your favorite console, went, here's a Nintendo 3DS, bud, and we'll take you to Arby's after all this blows over. But they didn't take you to Arby's, did they, pal? No. You went into foster care. Yeah. Now put your mouth on the fucking curb and say my goddamn name.
Something in the way. Something in the way. Yeah.
Well, Nicole, if you can't see that those are just clearly references, the entire video that I ripped off and had absolutely nothing original to say was just a reference. That, my friend, is a straw man fallacy. Now, Darkscythe, you say that I rip off Medicare, but yet, back in your videos over a half a decade ago, you also ripped off Medicare. Curious. I am very intelligent.
Oh wait, he actually did that. Oops.